Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, Timeout Tuesday again, would you believe? And it is the 18th of February today. And I apologise if we get interrupted. I've got a couple of grandkids here who are not well, who have sore throats, just like their grandma. And yeah, so they may bust in, and yeah, because I'm looking after them today. But anyway, today I'm going to show you something that I totally passed over in the catalogue. And it was only when I looked at the celebration catalogue that I decided that this was one that I should get, because I love the DSP. So, shows you. It's called Terrific Toadstools. This is it here. Now, I'm not a big fan of Terrific Toadstools, but this DSP is so cute. So what happens is, if you buy this, and you buy some of the things as well, okay, so you can buy the stump set for $34, and this for $42, or you can buy it, I believe, as a bundle. And you get 10% off. Yes, there we go. And it becomes $68, $20, $25. And of course you'll need dots and all sorts of things with it, and glues. But this is a paper that's free with celebration. And I think this is so cute. Look at that one, isn't that gorgeous? And then you've got this one, which is very striking. It's 6 by 6, this one. That's that one again. You get about 6 sheets of each. There's this one. And then the other side. You see the other side is beautiful too. Oh, let me go back. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's really cute. And some stripes on the other side. And then that's the one I showed you. And the other side's got like a fresh freesia colour. And then you've got this gorgeous one at the end, which is got that on the other side. And you can use lots of colours with it. But today, I thought I'd use the Toadstools, because I hadn't used it. But remember that this, if you have a purchase of over $100, you get this free. And it's only for about another 11 days. Isn't that terrible? We'll be out of February. So I'd get in now if you would like this, because it is really pretty. So the first card I'm going to make today is this one. Now, I saw a similar one online, but I sort of made it up myself, this one. So let's have a look at what I did. Okay, so got a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock, and this is the other bit of it here. So you can see a full A4 sheet. And what I did was I cut it from one corner down to the other. Okay, so that's what I did. And then I made this little full flat card, and I used the DSP on it. Isn't it cute? And then I made a belly band for it to go around it, like this, and it slides on. But inside it just says "popping up to say hi." And I thought that was very cute. So I'm going to show you how to make that this morning. Okay, so I've got my piece of cardstock here. And what I'm going to do, I'm hoping, I didn't bring in my instructions. I think I got these from Handy Mandy. Okay, so this one I'm going to fold down to the corner, get my that. Okay, and then I'm going to get this one. Now I've done this right. Yes, and I'm going to fold it over so it joins the corner too. Okay, so this one will be a slightly different shape to this one because it's the other side. So you see this one's like that. Whereas this one, well, I can make it the same way. There we go. Just turn it around. My brain's not quite in gear this morning. even though I was up really early teaching. Okay, so I'm going to put the inside on first. Now, let me get what I need out of this. Okay, so I've got a piece of white cardstock here, and that's just going to go straight on there. But before I do that, I'm going to stamp that in Melon Mambo. Okay, I've got my Melon Mambo here. This is stiff, doesn't want to go in this morning. Here we go. And it says popping up to say hi. Popping up to say hi. And I'm just going to put that on it. Popping up to say hi. Okay, I'm going to wipe that stamp off because I'm going to be using it again for the next card. So just clean it off so I don't accidentally get it all over me. There we go. Now, turn this over, get my runner tape. I really hope I don't run out. I'll be going through this like there's no tomorrow at the moment. So, get my card base, and I'm just going to stick that in like so. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you. Okay, so these are my two bits. So this is part of this one, and this one was part of this one. So I'm going to flip these around this time so that the snails are right way up. So the snail's going on this one, the snail's up at the top, but this one I'm going to put the snail down the bottom. Now, I often use this when I'm gluing. It's a silicone sheet, and it's really, really useful because it means that it just is easy to get off. Look at that. So, and then I'm going to place that on the card. So I've made it about 0.5 smaller than the, so the base of the card is 10.5 by 14.9, and then these ones are 14.3, so 14.3 by 10, and then I've cut them in half. So I'm going to put glue on this side, just getting myself organized here, and pop it on here. And that's basically your card made. Okay, so easy. So that's the first part of the card. Now to make the belly band. So what I've done is I've got a piece of granny apple green, the full length of the card, and I've put it around the card like so. But I want it to be able to slide up and down the card. So I'm going to make sure that it's just a teeny little bit loose, okay? So it's easy to slip on and off. But before I put it on, actually, I'm going to glue this one together, okay? So let me see what way I want to do it. I might do it that way. Yep. Okay. Let's put some glue in this belly band. Call it a girth band, I guess. Okay. Now, you notice that I've got a white piece here as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the back up because it's got that line on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on the other way around. So let me put glue all the way down this, and then I will cut it afterwards. Really, it's quite simple if you do it like this. Okay, so what you won't really notice this line when I put this on. Okay, so that's on the back. Then I'm going to bring this around the front, and you'll say, but you've got a line on the front. Yes, I do. But I'm going to cover it. So let's cut this back. Now, I'll just leave that over there. So that's my belly band. Now, what I've done is I've used two punches. I've used this one's the 2-inch punch or the 5 centimeter one, and this one's a 2 1/4, which is 5.7 centimeters. And what I've done is I've cut out a piece of green. I've got it in here just to speed things up. Piece of green with the 2.57 or 2.7, whatever it is. Let's pull this all out. Just get my little bits lost sometimes. Okay, so I'll cut this piece out. And then I had embossed some white, and this one here has is bark embossed. So what I'm going to do is stick it on top, just with some glue. So I want it with the raised side up. So, well, they're both raised, aren't they? Which side should I use? I think I'll put this down. I just made some ham and cheese scrolls, and I can see that someone's coming to help herself to them. Okay, so that's done. And then I've got my little toadstool. Now, I wanted to show you, did I bring in a piece of white card? Thought I did. Spare piece, here we go. There's a bit here. Okay, so what I did was I actually cut out the toadstools first. This is a toadstool stamp, punched rather, and it's got 2 tops and 1 stalk. So what I did was I cut these out first because I found this was the easiest way. Okay, just to show you very quickly. There we go. Right, now I've just done this in white, and I wanted to use this one. Okay, I'll pop these 2 to the side along with that. Pop them there for now. And that's my stem in crumb cake. And what I've got is my toadstool stamp. Actually, it's the other one I want, isn't it? It's a big one. Well, actually I used the small one, but I'll use the big one in this. Just to show you how you can stamp one out. That's basically what I was going to do. Okay, so I've got the big stamp here. Now the stamp is it's bigger than the punch. So when you go to stamp it, it goes over the edge a little bit. So you get a really good coverage of the. And that's why I cut it out first, because I actually find it easier to stamp afterwards in this one. Not always, but this time I do. So because it's bigger, I can set that on like that and then pull it off. And look at that, see? You get a really nice clean toadstool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a smaller one. I'll keep that one for later. I'm going to use this small one, and I'm going to raise it up in dimensionals, which are here. I'm really hoping I've got everything this morning, because it's been one of those days. We have a virus going around our house at the moment, and unfortunately I was sick all weekend with tonsillitis, so the kids have it too. Maybe I got it from them, I don't know. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my crumb cake, which I've already cut out in crumb cake stalk, and I'm going to put 1 dimensional on the bottom, just so it's hidden. And then I'm going to use my runner glue, and I'm going to just put a little bit at the top, partly because this toadstool is sitting up and I don't want to put a dimensional on the top. Let's get that there. And that's all I've done. And then I have added that with glue, I believe. Okay, so what I've done is just that there on the top. Put that there. like that. So that's like one of the bark ones that I had, and that's my belly band, and that just goes over the top. And your card is finished. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, and the one other thing I did was I got the little beetles and I stamped those on either side. So I'll just leave that one free so that you can actually see the difference. I don't know if you like the beetles on it or not, but anyway, that's card number 1. The next one is based on a card by, oh, this one's by Handy Mandy, I think, or Mandy Handy or something is her name. And it's a pop-up card, and I thought this was very, very cute, and I thought it fitted this very well. So here is my card. Okay, using DSP, and what happens is you pull this bit out and open it up, and it's just popping up to say hi. Isn't that cute? I love that. So I used Melon Mambo for this one. Let me see what it says. It's called a Pop and Flap card, and Trushi Patel was the first one, but Handy Mandy has put it into centimeters, and that makes it easier for me to do. Okay, so I've done some pre-prep for this one because it has a few steps. Okay, so let's get this bit done first. Okay, so basically one piece of cardstock is enough for this. Okay, so basically this one here, and I've got the measurements here. The base is 26.5 by 13. Okay, and what you do is you score 1 centimeter in on the long sides, and you score 12.5 from one edge. Okay, then you fold it and you cut, so that would be folded over like that. You cut the bit that was here off and the bit that was here off. Now I've put some double-sided tape on the other side, because what's going to happen is this is going to be the top of my card, and that's just going to go like that. Okay, and this is the inside. Now the inside is 25.5 in length by 8 centimeters. Okay, and I scored it at 12 centimeters. Now the mechanism is pretty easy. So I've got it in this bag. I'm going to show you one that I've already made, and then I'll show you how I quickly did it. Now I thought what she did was a really good idea. So this is only 7 centimeters by 3.5, and you score it at 1 centimeter from each end. And then she used her score just to make lines on it. But I actually used my cutter, and let me show you what I did. I'll get a little bit of this little, I've got a sticky set on that. I'll use this bit, because I think I can use this bit. So, say this was what I was doing. I just put it in 1 centimeter from the end and scored it, and turned it around and did the same on the other side. Just want to show you. And then I just gradually slipped it over, pushing it slowly with my finger. So I run my blade up and down like that there. I just kept going till I got about halfway. So that I've got all these little lines on it, and then turned it around the other way, and I did it the other way. So all the lines are very, very close together. And then I got my bone folder, and she recommends this to make it flexible. You hold one end and you do that, and then you hold the other end and you make it go the other way. So it's really, really flexible. Okay, now to put it together. Okay, so what's happening is this is going to go on here, right? Like that. So I'm going to put, what should I use? I might use my double-sided tape on this. I used glue last time, but this is a different way. Okay, so I want to put it so that that sits like that. Okay, so I'll put it on here. And I'm hoping I'm doing this right because I'm memorizing this from Sunday. So pull that off. Doesn't want to come off because I made it a little bit longer than it should be. Oh, I've got my friend the magpie outside. Haven't seen him for days, and suddenly he's back this morning. You must know it's Tuesday. So I'm going to glue that right in the center here on the edge. Okay, I'm not going to glue that down yet, but I am going to put a bit of tape on it, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put the card together first, so let's do that. Take that off, and this is the base, this is the front. I'm going to set that inside, but I'm going to put it so that it's sort of right in the center of that there. Okay, lay that down flat, leave those sides open, and just push it down like that. So when I open it up, you can see what's happened, okay? And what happens is that when you pull it, let me show you, it actually works really well. It comes right out, and whoops, I obviously put it too far in. Let's try that again. There we go. And yeah, so when you pull it out, it pulls out like this, okay? Except I've turned it upside down, haven't I? That's what's wrong.
No, you just pulled the wrong flap.
Pulled the wrong flap there. Yeah. See, I've got my husband to keep me right. So you pull that out, and it opens up, okay? So it should open up completely flat. And if it's too far down, it will yeah. So it's right at the edge, yeah. Thank you. And when I pull it out, this will come right out and sit like that, okay? At the moment, mine, because the glue is got undone. Put this on top. Okay. So let's put it so it's right on edge with that. See, this is what happens when you do it. So, okay. So now I'm going to put the layers on it. So let me pull this one out so you can see. Okay. So on the top, I've got, what have I got here? I've got 2 white bits, which are going to go on the inside, like that. The long one and a shorter one. Okay, so the shorter one I'm not going to do anything with, but this one I'm going to put popping out to say hi on it again. In melanoma, keeping to the theme. Okay, I'm happy with that. Close that up. Okay, now I have here a little strip of the what's on the front, and I'm going to just put that little strip down this side. So let me do that. Okay, now when I put that on the card base, pop it in here, like that. Okay, the other bit, I've got a little toadstool here. He's the bigger one. Okay, so got him, and I'm going to put him on the dimensionals. So I've got a little one here too. I think I should have a second one. Where's my second one? Here we go. Okay. So I put this one on the inside, and I probably need another piece of crumb cake, honey, so I can punch out. Oh no, I need to stamp that out. That's okay. I thought I had 2 of those. Oh yes, I do have 2. I knew I had 2. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Let me get these ready. 1, 2, 3 on there, and I'll put 1 there and 1 in the middle. Okay, so let's put that on the other piece of cardstock, which is right here. Take the backs off. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of glue on the top here so it can stick to the mushroom. But I need to take the paper off the back of the 2 dimensionals before I stick it down. There we go. Just it's a little bit on a wrong angle. Let's move it around so it's more like that. Okay, and that's going to go on this side, so let's get that ready. This is for the front. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on in here, and then I'm going to turn it over. Okay, right, now, has that glue stuck? I believe it has. There we go. Okay, now that's what it looks like. So when I go to make it, I'm just going to put a piece of cardstock on that. So I'm going to use this bit here, and I'm just going to stick that on there like I've done with the other one. You see that? Whoops. There you go. So let's do that. And then I'll do the top. So let's pull it out. And I'll start from this end. Stick that on. Okay. Now I actually think that it might be better with a longer tab than they had. Okay, so it's almost finished. Take the double-sided strip off. So I'm left with the glue. And because, you know, the whole idea of this set is like popping, the mushrooms are popping up, I thought this was a very good card to do with it. Okay, so let's push that in and push this down so it's nice and firm. Okay, now in here, and I think this is the bit that I was looking for. This is the bit that's going to go on here. Okay, so I popped it back in the DSP bag. So I'm going to put that on there, turn it over, and I believe I've just enough glue to finish this off. Oh, Lord, bring me another one. I've been going through these. I just had to put in an order yesterday for a lot of these because I've been going through them. Oh, it's probably good because I've been doing lots of card making. So that's the front of my card, and I decided it needed a toadstool. So what I did was I glued this one down flat. That one's finished. You can see it's finished because if you look at it, you've got this orange thing, and this is flapping. So that insert can be thrown back and put a new insert in it. Okay, so I'm going to put my toadstool on here, and then I'm going to get my stock, and again my silicone mat's great for this because I can just run the tape up, pop it on, keep putting them on. They need to go with a little bit more curve. It's better. And then I've got this one. And what I did with this one is I got some Wink of Stella. And I just coloured the melon mambo with Wink of Stella. It might look as if it colours very well, but it makes it really sparkly. You can see that it does make a difference to it. So you're happy with that. Okay. And then I got my black blender pen. I used the fine tip and I just added some random dots to this one. Like that. That's it. So now I put this one on dimensionals so it sits up in the front. One there, one there, and when I did the other card I thought of using Granny Apple Green on the front, but actually I think sticking to the melon mambo for the whole thing is better. And then I've got my stalk, which is a different one to this one. This one you punch out with the punch and just pop it onto the thing like that. And that's my card finished. And you just catch it in behind and pull it out, and when you pull it out it pops up to say hi. So what I think I would do for the next one, I'm going to pull this one apart, is instead of making this 1 centimetre, I actually might make it 2 centimetres so it's got a bit more grip. I think that would be better because you can see that one's come undone because I was playing with it. But basically it comes out and then this is meant to stay inside. So, but you see, because this is flexible, you can see how it moves. So that's how that goes. Okay. So I'll fix that one up later. But yeah. So that's my second card. So I'm just doing the 2 today, but I thought this was a perfect card for this stamp set. Okay. So you can see that just doing that was so simple, and you've got your other card here. So let's pop this around and pop that on. So we've got that one and we've got this one. So quite different, but really quite cute, and I like them both, but I do love this popping up one, and you could use lots of different DSP on that one, but that was just an idea. It's called a popping flap card. Popping flap card. Good for your p sounds. Okay. Well, that's today's Timeout Tuesday. And someone came and got their ham and cheese scrolls, and off they went again. Yeah, so they'll be here for while Mum's at work and Dad's at work, so Dad will pick them up later on when he's finished work. So that's today. I hope that you have a good day, and I hope you have a good week. Don't forget that this DSP is only available for February, so you've got 11 more days to order this, and the stamp set in the mini catalogue, which is on page 53, goes so perfectly well with it. So yeah, I've just done a couple of things with it today, but I think you might be able to enjoy it. And yes, the DSP and the stamp set go so well together, and although it's quite strong, I think it really lends itself to these little magical mushrooms. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye everyone.